back to Shady Lane. I'm Tyler Fever with How To Renovate. You can see we've had a lot done in the last couple of weeks. Last time we were with you guys, we were working on the footings and the foundation walls. Well, since then we've had the concrete poured, the forms are stripped, and the framing's popping up. This is the garage at the front of the house, so we'll show you around. As you can see above us with the framing, we've got our engineered beam. The engineer designed this to carry the load of our span of 18 feet, which is our garage door. Above us, we have attic trusses, so this also has to carry the load of the upper floor. So that's why it's so big and bulky. It's about 7 inches by 16 inches, and this will be enough to carry the floor and the span of our door. This is the front of the garage. This is the part that faces the street. So as you can see behind me here, this opening that you see is going to be a window. Now we still have to finish the framing on it. We've just basically sticked it up so that we can get the walls up. So this needs a little bit more work, but this eventually will just be a window facing the street. At the back wall here, this is the back of the garage. You can see this is all 2x6. This is a really standard system of framing. You got your bottom plate, your 2x6 studs. These are 16 on center, and then a double top plate. So this is a really common way to frame up walls. Pretty standard for today's practices. Last time I was talking, we were talking about how we had tied the rebar into the old foundation. You can see this cold joint right here is where our new foundation has met the old foundation. This will stay in place because it's carrying the old house, the front of the house, but this is where the addition comes on. So you can see how everything lined up. So when we go to do our new wall, everything's going to come straight through in the garage. Okay, so I'm basically standing in what's going to be the car entry to the garage. This is going to be the front door to the house. This will be where we drive the cars in. What's going to happen is we're having a landing here. A door is going to be here coming into the garage. On the other side of that door where the landing is, this is going to be the stairs that's going to take us up to the room above the garage. This wall here is going to get an opening cut so that basically you can come down the stairs and into the house without having to go through the garage and back in through the front door. Okay, at the back of the house you can see we've been super busy. Last time you were with us, we were actually building the forms and the footings. We've actually stripped them. We've had the concrete in. You can see the anchors in the top of the wall. This is what's going to hold down the bottom plate to our framing. You can see the knockouts here. There's a large one at this end, which is going to be for a set of sliding doors. And there's another one down at the other end, which is for a small man door, which will just be going in and out of the mud room. So you can really start to see how things are starting to take shape and where the extension is going to be. And then just off to the side here, that deck we keep talking about. So down here, you can see this is where we've got the footings for our deck posts. You can see these are larger. These are an 8x8 post, which is actually going to hold up the structure. These smaller ones are 6x6, and what they're going to do is catch the stairs that are going to lead down to a landing and then come back down towards the house. So we've got 3 of them in a row. Posts will go up, the beam will be here, and that's going to carry the deck joist coming off the house. There'll be a couple of them extended, cantilevered off the beam, coming down onto a landing. Landing here, you're going to turn and come down a few more steps back into the backyard. On the side of the house where this existing door is, it's going to get widened, and there'll be another set of sliding doors coming out. So basically where we are now is going to be a kind of a covered living area for off the dining room. So you're going to have a covered sitting area, and above you'll have your sun deck.